All alone on the desert road, MunchingOrange sets out to become the Pokemon trainer that he always dreamed he could be, but he never could quite reach that potential until today. As he sets out into the wilderness and crashes against a dirt block, he realizes that there has always been something missing, something that stopped him from becoming the very best, like no one ever was. And that something was rare candies. So where can I find these rare candies and become the best trainer possible, you may be wondering? Find out today on Pixelmon. I have no idea what I'm talking about. What are you guys talking about? I've never used rare candies in my life before, but that music sounded nice and atmospheric, so I guess I went for that intro. Anyway, welcome back to Pixelmon on Pocket Pixels, everybody. In the last episode, we began our journey to train up for the third gym in the series here, the flying type gym, by catching ourselves two awesome new electric Pokemon, which you can see in the party here. Notminen and Mufasa have joined the battle. It's like Smash Brothers, but I actually asked you guys for nickname suggestions in the last video, and these are some of the ones that were most voted for. Actually, people voted for me to nickname Plusle but apparently there's a rule on the server where you can't nickname a Pokemon after another Pokemon, so I decided to go, instead of nicknaming our Plusle, he's just gonna be Notminen, because that's actually what he is. He's Notminen, he's Plusle. It's a little bit confusing still. What just happened? What the? I don't know what actually just happened. Are these time-based sensors that like light up when it gets dark? Whoa, if so, that is really, really cool. So anyway, the other member on the team that we've got, as I am actually noticing, I think that one's about to turn on then. If it is a time-based thing, then that one, yeah, there it is. Wow, that's really cool. But the other team member that we caught, and the one that we're actually going to be adding to the team, is going to be Mufasa, the Luxray, who is now at level 28, you might notice there. I trained him up a little bit, and today we're going to resume training him, or continue training him, I guess. Or her, it's actually a her, so I guess the name Mufasa doesn't actually make too much sense. Either way, people wanted me to name it Simba, so actually the name I'm going to go for is Nala, because that's the girl lion in the movies. I think that at one point Simba and Nala had like a little baby girl, but I don't remember what the heck the name of that thing was. But one other thing that I noticed is that I don't really know what the other Pokemon that we're going to be using in the gym are. I know that I want to use this newly caught Nala here, Goggles for sure, and maybe Notch, and I think I mentioned that I wanted to use Ramen because he might be able to get some cool Ice-type attacks, but I think it might actually be a smart idea to also catch ourselves a Rock-type Pokemon, such as this little Graveler here, or maybe something else that we might find out or find in the wild. So if you guys are excited for another action jam-packed episode of Pixelmon, make sure to leave a like, because like I said, we're going to be doing a little bit of training here and there on Nala, maybe even getting her to evolve into a Luxray, and maybe even catching another new Pokemon. But by the end of this episode, I swear, we will be ready for the next gym, guys. I've been delaying it long enough. It's time we take on another gym, and the flying gym leader is actually not on right now, so I guess that's a good and bad, because I don't want to take it on right now. But anyway, this place has some glass blocking the way, and it says that you have to use warp slash warp EV to get in there, so we're gonna do that and check this place out because it looks really awesome. It's got a golden statue of Lucario. How much more awesome can it get than that? And there's actually a PC here as well, so I guess we can go ahead and deposit some of our Pokemons. Caracosta might be a cool Pokemon to use. I think that's a rock type that could also potentially learn some ice type attacks, because it's a water type. Water types usually learn ice attacks, so I don't know, there's definitely potential for a lot of Pokemon that we can use on this team. But first of all, we'll check out this place. It looks like you literally just EV train in here, so you can definitely set up your Pokemon for battling, competitive battling, I guess, if you want to do that on Pixelmon, because I know there's a lot of people on here that actually do competitive battling on the Pixelmon server. This is kind of creepy though. I've just realized there's a lot of actual people, or I guess not really actual people, but what do you call these even? I don't know, it's kind of creepy though, how they're like watching us. Here's Jigglypuff though, so yeah, there's an EV room for each of these Pokemon, and I'm assuming that those are like bots. Is that the word I'm looking for? There's one called Taco, and he's actually got a taco skin. Alright, you know what, Taco? Let's battle it up, man. Let's do it. This is gonna give us some nice, wait, what room is this? Special attack? Hey, special attack's not actually that bad for Nala anyway. So he's got a level 1 Gengar. Okay, so I guess it's literally meant for you to just EV train off these guys, because you just take out a Gengar, boom, that's already like, I don't know how many EV points actually you get, but if you compare, or if you pair your Pokemon up with the certain items that boost like certain EVs, then it'll make this pretty worthwhile. At least back in Pokemon X and Y, I learned a little bit more about breeding and EV training, but I guess in Pixelmon, this is just an easy way to do it, at least here on this server. So, you know, if you are interested in doing some competitive battles, you can come in here and battle Taco, get yourself some nice special attack EVs. I'm not sure if I even got any there because I wasn't looking, but it looks like we've actually got a really good nature anyway that boosts our special attack, so that is pretty good. Where does it even show our nature? Hello? I know that it shows it right there, like, but I don't know what the name... Impish! There it is. Impish nature. I didn't see that before. But we're gonna go ahead and put the Lucky Egg on Nala and start training up. Not here, because... Oh, hey, it's Madness. And now he's locked onto us. Okay, that was weird for a second, but I'm pretty sure Yoshi to Mario is somewhere around here. Let's go see if we can find him. Maybe there's a trainer for myself too, but I'm not sure. We actually already came up to this room. This is the Jigglypuff one. So I meant to go up over this way, which is apparently the speed room, because that's totally where we would find Yoshi to Mario. Hey, there he is! Oh my gosh, guys! That's not what I meant to push. Yoshi to Mario is here. Look, wow. It's been so long, Yoshi. How are you doing, man? Wow, you've grown a little bit, haven't you? Yeah, you look a little bit taller, dude. Have you been working out or something? Or, I don't know. What's going on, man? It's been so long. I'm lonely, man. That's not actually Hugh, but... Hey, you can come and battle Yoshi. You know what? Why the heck not battle Yoshi? It's not really a real battle against him, but it's close enough. And I guess they have Crobats in this area. There's also a very nice, what's it called? Pidgeotto, I think? Or is that a Swellow? I can't even tell what Pokemon that is, but they have a statue for each of those different Pokemon. A Pokemon that's normally known for whatever stat you're training up in. So this one is speed. I think that's actually just a Pidgey, so never mind. It's no Pidgeotto. It is a no Swellow. It's just a regular Pidgey. And you may notice we're getting absolutely no experience here because, yeah, they're level 1 Pokemon. So not really meant to do intense training, just EV training. There's also defense and special defense. Alright, so that's about it for this place. I just wanted to check it out because it looked really cool from the outside, but as far as usefulness for us, I guess it's not too great. I mean, EV training would be good for the gyms, but I normally don't tend to EV train when it's just a regular Pokemon playthrough. So you know what? Let's go back home. We haven't been here in a... Whoa. Okay. I was gonna say we haven't been here in a long time, and look at that now. We've got quite a lot of chests in here. Alright. The one thing I was going to mention about Ramen, though, that I don't think I got the chance to say is that I kind of want to turn him into a slow king instead of a slow bro. First of all, I don't even know if Slow King is in this game, but if it is, then it evolves by King's Rock, and I know that King's Rock is in this game, so there doesn't seem to be too much in here. There is a nice book, an enchanted book, as a matter of fact. Check it out. It's me again. I saw that you took my previous gift, so I left some more. Also, if possible, could you take the other book in this chest, autograph it, then sign it? I don't even know how to do that, dude, but I'm gonna go ahead and autograph this for you, so... scribble, 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 scrabble, there we go. It's autographed now, yeah! Wait, which chest was it even in? I think it was this one. Oh, here's the book. Okay, let's go do that for you. How do I sign? By MunchingOrange. Hey. I don't think that's how it works. Wait, these aren't even enchanted books then. It's just once you write in it, that's what happens. There's an EXP share in here, though, which is pretty cool. We have a Metal Coat, but we don't have a King's Rock, man. Feels bad when you want, the one item that you want is the only one that you can't find, and this, what does that say? I don't know. I know people sometimes try to write stuff in these chests, but it looks like the area that once used to be called home is now just littered with chests everywhere, and the Diglett house is still standing at least, so that's cool. There's like a half of a heart. I don't know what that is actually, but we've got to find some Pokemon. I know I said we were going to do some training. We're going to get ready for the gym before the end of this episode. I said we would be ready for the flying gym, and so far I've not been delivering on that. So let's go run to an area where we can actually find some Pokemon to battle, hopefully some flying Pokemon. Those would be very good for Nala, at least. With her Spark Attack, like, should be able to take those out pretty easily. How many times do I have to explain to these chickens that they're not Pokemon? Do I really have to bring out my Diamond Axe, which is enchanted with the power of... Wow, that's actually pretty strong. It's got 8.5 attack damage. I don't even know what that means in terms of Minecraft. I know they're doing some crazy updates now where they're like making you be able to dual wield. Why did I just throw that away? But yeah, they're doing some crazy updates now for like fighting better, or I guess PvP, or just fighting creatures. Like you can dual wield now. There's going to be shields, I think. You can like power up your swords, and apparently like the Diamond Hoe is going to be the strongest weapon ever if you buff it with something that doesn't actually exist in the game. But hey, there's the first Pokemon I've seen in such a long time. and it just so happens to be an Onyx. So not really something that we can take out too easily, but we're gonna go for it anyway, just because I'm feeling lonely right now, man. First, I started talking to a shell of Hue, and now I can't find any Pokemon, so I gotta go. Oh, there we go. We got 2 Staravias going on over there, so how about we do that? I could fight that Onyx too, but I don't think Nala could handle that one. Maybe Ramen can, actually. Ramen also needs some levels. He needs some loving, man. But let's go ahead and send out Nala here, which totally didn't work. Don't run away from me. Come on, man. I just want some nice experience. Oh, boy. Well, I guess if Nala doesn't want to come out, I can't really do much as far as battling goes, huh? And, oh, there we, wait, no, it didn't work. All right, usually switching between them works, so let me see if this, wait, what? Oh, those are the Staravia's cries. I was like, what kind of Pokemon is that? It was Staravia. So we got Nala out here. Gonna go for some Spark It Up and probably take it out in one shot. Not very much experience though, so we might actually have to look for an alternative area to train up in. I actually found a lot of Pokemon the last time I was in this big city. This is the 8th gym city. A level 89 wild Chansey. Okay. So Chanseys tend to give pretty good experience. However, will we be able to kill a level 89 one? I highly doubt it, but you know what? We're gonna give it a try, and I'm gonna go for Wukong because it's about the only one that would actually be able to fight this thing. Wait, I swear we got close combat last time, didn't we? Why don't we have close combat then? Yeah, that did a little bit not very much damage. If it was close combat, we'd actually be doing good damage to this thing, but nope, not like that. Oh man, just think of how much experience this will give us if we actually take it down though. So you know what? I'm gonna keep trying. I'm gonna keep trying here. Maybe we can get a confusion off on it. That would be pretty good. Except we're gonna be slower because Ramen is like a billion levels below this thing, but oh my gosh, we actually confused it. Do you know how lucky that was that we actually confused the Chansey there? Didn't hit itself though, so that kind of sucks. Ooh, we could also burn it. That might be good. Man, if we could actually beat this Chansey though, like it's gonna take so long, but just think of all the juicy experience that it'll give us. Watch it not even be very much. Oh man, this is gonna be a total bummer, isn't it? I'm gonna think that it's gonna give us a ton of EXP, and then it's gonna end up giving us nothing. For some reason, I have a level 40 Armaldo. I don't know when I got that, but welcome to the party, Armaldo. Hope you have a good time here, dude, because I don't even know where you came from. But there's the double edge. Doesn't actually kill us in one hit, so that's pretty good. Oh man, I don't have any. Oh no, that sucks. You know what I could do as well though is just keep healing up so that he just kills himself with his own double edge or whatever. Wow, all I have are potions. I might want to work on getting some better healing items. Just a little hunch that I've got. I don't think these healing items are quite working out for us. Just regular potions, I mean. But yeah, it doesn't look like we're going to be able to take this thing down. He keeps using Defense Curl, which is only lowering our own attack and also boosting his defense. So basically not good for us. Armaldo, get out there and hit him with the Ancient Power. Actually, that might not be too bad if we can hit it at least. Oh, there we go, decreasing that attack. That did not do anything. Maybe a water gun? I know that we're eventually just gonna go down here, but we're actually whittling it down, which is pretty crazy. This is the battle of a lifetime, guys. Are you not entertained by this amazing battle between a Chansey and basically our entire team, including this Armaldo that I don't even know? Oh, there goes Armaldo. But we're almost through it. We're almost done with this Chansey. We just need Nala to somehow be the one to take it out. Gosh dang it. Okay, we're not going to be able to do this. Maybe Dragon Breath? I know it already went for a lot of defense curls, so oh my gosh, no! It got a critical hit! Intimidate! Ah, what are we going to do? Swagger! It's going to double edge and kill us, isn't it? No! We survived! What the heck? How did we survive that? Holy moly. If it actually hits himself in confusion, I'm gonna cry because we actually win the battle. So let's see. It all comes down to this. It hit itself in confusion, but it didn't do any damage for some reason. I swear that Swagger should make it do more damage to itself, but I guess not. All we have to hope for is that it keeps hitting itself and maybe takes itself out, but it's not going to. That's too much to dream for, guys. I'm sorry. The dream is dead. It hit itself again. Oh my gosh, look at its HP. Oh no, I don't have any. If only I had like a revive or something. Wait, I do. I have a max revive. Oh my gosh, dude, we're gonna do this. Who wants the experience though? I get maybe Goggles. Goggles might just be able to evolve off of this if it does end up giving us a billion experience, which I think it will. A level 89 Chansey is not something to mess around with, man. Alright, here we go, the moment of truth. Will it hurt itself again? Snapped out. Light screen. Okay, what will you go for next? Go for a don't double edge. No! Okay, this is our last Pokemon. It all comes down to this, dude. If we can survive the hit and kill it with Dragon Breath. There it goes. And yes, we did it! 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. We're learning Earth Power right now, dude. Dig, you are gone. Wait, that's it? Just 41? Alright, that was still a lot of experience for just one Pokemon. Oh my gosh, a level 88 Snorlax too. Alright, so these things are pretty strong. The only problem is they're way too high level for us to really be able to battle them. But I guess this is the 8th gym, so at this point in the game, you'd be about that high level, so it makes sense. But hey, it took our whole team. We managed to take down at least one of them. That's good. At last, I found my final challenge. It's the level 51 Staraptor, and it's actually a wild one, so let's see if we can take this on. Probably not, but we'll definitely give it our best shot here. It's not quite as high level as, like, you know, the Chansey that we were fighting, so we should be able to do this. It did a lot with Aerial Ace there, actually, so I'm not quite so sure. Our wing attack is doing a good amount, though. Let's go for a fly, actually. You keep going for those double teams, dude, but you know what? I don't care, because eventually I'm gonna come on down and miss my attack. That's just great. Oh, another double team, dude? No, he's making it so that we're never gonna hit our attacks. Why am I stuck in a fly loop? I didn't hit fly the second time. Oh, there we go. This time it hit, though, even with all those double teams, so that's pretty good. Oh my gosh. We're totally gonna end up missing most of our attacks now, aren't we? Goggles, you can handle this, right? Actually, Goggles might be able to get the level up that he needs to evolve here as well. If we were to hit an attack, though, we do definitely need to hit an attack, and that's getting a little bit difficult now that he used a billion double teams. Maybe we can finish it off with a Crunch? I think Dragon Breath and Crunch have the same accuracy, so either one would work. Nala level 30, Goggles level 42. Oh my goodness, we're evolving under the tree, which means that we can't even see it. Are you kidding me, dude? Oh my gosh, after all this time, and we can't even see the evolution. Come on, man. Come on, dude. I really hope Goggles doesn't evolve too, because that means 2 evolutions would happen here under this tree where we can't see it happen, and that's just pretty lame. But hey, he didn't evolve, or well, Nala did, just Goggles didn't. So welcome everybody, Nala the Luxray, which I think you used to be able to ride, but since you can't ride non-flying Pokemon anymore, I don't think we can do that. That would be really awesome though. Imagine being on the back of a wild Luxray, just riding on the wilderness. That would be pretty awesome. But holy moly, that is a giant Ursaring. And it's also green, which makes it look like a gummy bear. That's pretty funny. I wonder if Pokemon intended that to be the way that, like, Ursaring works. Like, it's just it looks like a gummy bear. That's pretty funny, though. I like that. We can just find a couple of more Pokemon, get ourselves that nice Flygon. That would be awesome. And I just realized that there's a perfect place to do that, and it's actually here by the Poison Gym. And there's actually also flying Pokemon for Nala to battle, if I could actually hit them with it. But unfortunately couldn't hit that one. What level are you? Oh my, level 50 Nidorina? That is perfect, man. Just a couple of Earth Powers and you'll be out of here. That is, if I can actually... Are you serious? How am I not hitting this thing? Look, I'm literally throwing it inside of it. There we go. That time it finally worked. I don't know what was up with that. I was literally throwing the Pokeball inside of the Nidorina. Like, how much closer do I have to get? There it goes. Don't even get a level, because maybe because of the EXP share, actually. Oh wait, and you don't even have the Lucky Egg. Gosh, what am I doing, dude? What kind of training is this? Training with no Lucky Egg? Jeez Louise. Hey, look, a piece of gum. Let's battle that. I always love battling pieces of gum, man. When I was a kid, I would always go up. If I would ever see a piece of gum on the floor, man, I would beat it up. Actually, that sounds really gross. Don't ever do that. If you see a piece of gum on the floor, just don't even bother with it, man. Don't even try, like... I remember I would always be very wary because I never wanted to step on gum at school and stuff. Because one time, I got gum stuck to my shoe, and then just all of this dirt and stuff got stuck to the bottom of my shoe because of the gum, and it just became a whole mess. So literally, now I walk around trying to avoid gum at all costs, and it doesn't end up working out because I'm always trying to pay attention to the floor, and then I'm not looking straight forward, and I end up running into like stop signs and stuff. That doesn't actually happen, guys. I'm just kidding. But hey, it feels like something that would totally happen to me. And it has happened at least once before. It's just not like a regular thing. But one more level on Goggles. At least I'm crossing my fingers that it's one more level. Because if it is 45, then we might be just a little bit over for the gym. And that would suck because I want to use Flygon so bad at the gym. That would be awesome if we could use Flygon at the upcoming flying gym. Because Flygon isn't a flying Pokemon, but... Ooh, there we go. Wait, did we get it? Oh, we got a carrot? I don't know what that chime was for. That was really weird. It's like we gotta level up ourselves. Oh wait, we did get a level up on ourselves. We're level 40 right now. That is pretty high level, man. I don't think I ever like really pay attention to our own level. Like I've only really been looking at our Pokemon's level. But anyway, alright, we got Gloom here. That's actually good for Notch then. I don't know, I guess we're just training up all of our Pokemon. I'm glad I finally found an area where I can actually battle things and it's like not, like there's a lot of Pokemon and it's not crowded with people, because when there's a lot of people crowded around trying to battle the same Pokemon, it kind of sucks because you have to literally battle not only the Pokemon, but battle for who gets to actually fight the Pokemon, so that kind of sucks. But hey, there's a Whippinbell. Whippinbell, I always want to say Whippinbell because it's weeping, but there's an OG, so it's like Whippinbell. It's not whipping though, because you're not whipping anything. It's still weeping. There we go, 2 levels off of the one guy. That's pretty awesome, if I do say so myself. Now we just got to keep switching over this Lucky Egg and keep on fighting. It's honestly, it feels kind of cheap to do it this way, but the Lucky Egg is really just a huge time saver. Like imagine having to battle all these things without having the Lucky Egg. That would really suck. Not because it would be more difficult, but just because it would give you way less experience. So I don't know, the battles would just take a whole lot longer, and overall it would just be more annoying than anything. It wouldn't really be too much tougher. This Muck is actually pretty tough though. Look at this guy. At least we paralyzed him, so that's good, but he's actually quite a tough cookie to crack here. Looks nothing like a cookie, but you know what, we'll call him that anyway, just because I like calling things cookies. It reminds me of the good old days when the Cookie Monster would come visit my house and we would hang out and play Choo Choo Rocket together. Man, what a good time that was. But thanks to being paralyzed, Dragon Breath should be able to take this out, and boom! We're gonna get Darude! Oh my gosh! Darude would be so proud of us right now. But unfortunately, you know what? This could actually be not that bad of an attack. I don't know. I'm not going to go for it. Are you serious, dude? Oh my gosh. Vibrava is never going to evolve. It's actually never going to evolve. I'm going to heal one more time and just fight this Nidorino for the sake of it. And just see if it happens to be 45. Because if it isn't, then that really sucks. But if it is, then we are so lucky. Come on, Goggles. Where are you right now? Oh, that's the wrong Pokemon. That's Wukong. But I guess that's okay. You can... No, I'm actually just going to run away and try to use Goggles. Uh-oh. Can't escape from the Nidorino. He's too powerful for you, Wukong. There we go. Alright, Goggles. Where did the Nidorino go? Oh no, they found where I am. This is exactly what I was just talking about. When you're battling and there's a bunch of people around, it becomes just a little bit harder to actually try to battle because... Not just because the other people might also be trying to fight the same Pokemon as you, but just when there's a lot of when there's a lot of Pokemon around, sorry, you might accidentally throw your Pokemon at the wrong thing. Like instead of throwing it at a wild Pokemon, I could throw it at a dude and then initiate a battle with them when I didn't mean to do that. And then everything just becomes a whole mess and you gotta explain what's going on. And oh my gosh, it actually killed Goggles. What the heck, Nidorino? This was the last level that we needed, or that we could get before we're too high level for the gym. And you actually took us down. Come on, man. Oh, well. At least you got good old Pokeheal. There's like a Pokemon Center right there, so I could just walk there anyway. But you know what? I'm feeling kind of lazy. So we're just going to keep on Pokehealing, which I think most people have Pokeheal anyway, so it's not like it's cheating or anything. But I don't know. Maybe it kind of is. This Arbok should be able to do it, though. There we go. Level 45. And... oh my gosh, perfect. That is actually perfect, except for this music, which I can't turn off right now. So sorry, Vibrava doesn't get the music. She just gets this, or Goggles. Goggles, is it a he or a she? I don't even know. But anyway, that means that we have got ourselves a Flygon. What the heck, Flygon? You are tiny, but it's learning Dragon Tail, which is a pretty cool attack. It knocks somebody away, which I kind of like. So maybe, we definitely need Rock Slide because we're going up against a flying gym. But this might be good to send out something else that we don't want to really battle. So maybe I'll get rid of Crunch, because we do have Haunch Crow for Dark type anyway. So yeah, Dragon Tail, pretty good attack, might come in handy. Now that we did that though, let's go ahead and disable leveling, and I will definitely continue training up. Nala has a lot of work to do, but there's a lot of Golbats around here that we should be able to take out pretty easily. And there's even some Haunters, so once we get like Crunch or something, if it does learn Crunch, which I think it might be able to, it'll become a lot easier to battle these as well, because we can just go for, oh my gosh, the critical hit. See, Bite does so much damage. If that hadn't been a critical hit on that Sucker Punch, man, we would have totally had it. There we go, look at that, easy peasy. So we'll just keep on doing that, get them all to level 45, and by the next episode, we will be ready to take on the next gym. What the heck? What is this Groudon doing? What is this Groudon doing? Alright, you know what? That's a good note to end it on. So thank you guys so much for watching. In the next episode, we'll take on the spinning Groudon of Doom, and I'll see you all then.